What's going on, guys? I already know this video might trigger a lot of people, which is good. I like doing that. So, if she's past 21, chances are she has already gone to college and slash or she's in the military and slash or she's doing her own thing, as in she's trying to like make a business. She has an entrepreneur mindset or whatnot. Or she's one of those very rare girls who's trying to live a traditional lifestyle. For the most part, I feel like you'd find those type of girls in the state of Utah. Never been there, so I wouldn't know. I just hear that from other guys. But guys, for the most part, it's gonna be the first two. She's either gonna be in school or she's gonna be in the military. That's literally what I see 95% of the females when I look at in today's world. So, if she has gone through any of these two, she's damaged. She's not wifey material. Sure, she's girlfriend material for 6 months. Sure, of course she's one night hookup or 2 week hookup kind of situation material. Absolutely. Those are the easy lays. Those are the ones you want. They know all the tips and tricks. But wifey material, dude. Okay. As a guy in college, how many girls do you think a guy sleeps with in college? Just think of a number in the top of your head, right? Or whatever number that comes in your mind, just hold on to that number. Now, take that number, multiply it by 3. At least 3. That's being conservative. And that's her body count, the girls in college. Or at least pretty darn close to that number after you multiply it by 3. Do you really want to be with somebody? Do you really want the mother of your children, that type of chick? Do you really want the mother of your children to be taking cocks in college like that? Right and left, she's probably in some threesome with 2 dudes. Or another girl and him. Some of these girls have slept with more girls than some of you guys. You really want somebody like that to be the mother of your children. And guys, this is more common than you think. Like, you might say that, where are you seeing these girls? Fellas, I go to a college that's in a conservative state in the Midwest. And it's in a very small town-ish. And even here, girls are that promiscuous. So what do you think girls are doing in the big cities? I lived in a big city myself, so I know from first-hand experience. I went to a college there as well in a big city. Then I had to move schools, so I ended up in a smaller town. Small town girls are even easier to game because they never had that in their life, and all they want is lay back. All they want is to get run over because they see this glamorous lifestyle on social media, but they just haven't had the opportunity to have it themselves. So if you're a city boy, or if you're a guy who has a solid plan or where you're heading, you can just sell that dream to them all day long and they'll eat it right up. City girls, they know the game a little bit better. They're a little bit advanced, a little bit more advanced, but that's not to say that they're not easily manipulated. They cannot be easily manipulated. Of course they can. You just have to learn game. That's it. So these small town girls are even worse in my opinion. Because at some point this city okay, so what happens is in the big cities, city girls lose their virginity a lot longer than small town girls do, for the most part. In my opinion, at least. You guys might have different experiences. So that's okay. And then so they introduce themselves into the game a lot earlier than the small town girls do. So that's why they know the game efficiently and proficiently at a earlier age than small town girls. They learn the game quicker because they started it earlier. They started quicker. So that's why you might say that when you see these girls in college in a big city, they seem stuck up. It's not because they're stuck up by choice. It's because they know what guys want. They know they're living into this quote unquote glamorous lifestyle. Their parents are rich. They have never had to worry about car payments, phone payments, clothes, Anything that they ever wanted slash needed was just handed to them automatically, just because they're girls. Even dudes in the big cities, we call them prep boys, preppy boys, frat boys, whatever you want to call them, right? So, and small town girls, you just don't have that type of opportunity for the most part. Yeah, there are rich people in small town, but even then, the girl doesn't have a whole lot of guys to choose from. Small town girls, high schools and colleges and universities have smaller in number. So how are these girls in my small town college so promiscuous? They have cars, fellas. Yes, they drive 2 3 hours to go to parties in other part of the state and get blown and get her back blown out by some dude. And she's doing it every single weekend. It's way more common. If I was to give a number, I would say 7 out of 10 girls in college are doing this. 7 out of 10 girls. They're in some sort of dating app. They're just running. They're just being run through by dudes. By the time they finish their whole college career, their body count is definitely in the 20s. 20s is a really high number, fellas. I'm telling you, it's a very high number for a woman. 5 is a high number in my opinion. So again, you might call me crazy or extreme, whatever. I don't really care. But I know that what a woman should be like in a relationship. And a girl who has slept with more than 5 guys, I know that, and she's not in the right state of mind. She's not capable enough to give me the love and the respect that I want. So, anyways, 20 is a very high number, fellas, for a woman. So, 7 out of 10 girls would be my statistics from my experience. And fellas, my body count is in the triple digits. So I've had tons of experience with women. Now, a lot of you women might come in here and say, or a lot of you guys even, white knights might come in and say, oh, so you can sleep around, but women can't? Exactly, you're right. Do you know why? Because it's not the same when a guy sleeps around with so many women and a woman sleeps around with so many guys. I have game. I have my stuff together. I work out, I take care of my body, which is attractive to women. All women have to do is show up and lay flat on their back. That's it. They have no work to do. The guy does it all. The guy has to do all the work. He has to make the plans. He has to turn the buttons on. He has to turn her on. That's why they say, oh, just because I go on a date with you doesn't mean you're what you call it. You're prone. That doesn't mean that you deserve me in your bedroom. That's why they say that. So yeah, what does that mean? That means the guy has to put in the work. The guy has to make her comfortable. The guy has to game her right. The guy has to seduce her. The woman is not seducing the guy. The guy is already seduced and turned on with the boner in his pants. That's why it's never the same that's why high body count is never the same for a woman and a man. Get that through your thick skull first before you start making yourself sound any more retarded. Anyways, so 7 out of 10 girls. That's a crazy stat, isn't it? But that's true. Where have I come up with that number? From personal experience. I don't need no darn statistics or studies to show you that. If you don't believe me, that's fine. Hey, you don't have to take any of my words. That's okay. But I'm going on a rant right now. Fellas, if she's past 21, you already know how much alcohol is in her system, how much alcohol she has consumed in her previous years. These girls start drinking when they're 16, 17. Some might have fake IDs, other might not. Even if they don't, they're still getting alcohol somehow. Maybe they're talking to a guy who's older than them. Somehow they're getting it. And then as soon as they turn 21, that full year of 21, dude, it's wild for 9 out of 10 girls. It is crazy. It's like, even if they were the ones who were drinking and partying all through high school, as soon as they turn 21, apparently they have to take it up a notch. Like, it's like, weren't you just doing this last year anyways? How is this different? How is this anything special? Oh, because I can go buy it legally now. I'm legal. That's how small and that's how stupid these girls are. That's how they think with their little bird brain head. That you call that an accomplishment, that just because you turned 21 and you became and you became legal to buy alcohol. Really? Really? What's your credit score like, girl? How many investments do you have? What are you studying in college? Exactly. Those are the important questions you need to ask in life. But anyways, so high body count, terrible diet and alcohol routine, and bad attitude, fellas. These girls think just these. Dude, do you have any idea how many guys try to slide up in their DMs? How many dudes are matching with them on Tinder? This is why I say thirsty dudes are killing the game for everyone. They're making these girls think that these girls are actually worth something when they have zero to no value. They're nothing. They're literally cum dumpster. Cum dumpsters walking around with yoga pants and shorts. Why do you think they put these yoga pants and shorts and this colorful clothing out? They want that attention, fellas. Attention is literally a drug to them. These are your Western women. Without attention, they cannot go a single day. They feel bad about themselves when they don't get attention. That's why they hit up an older guy from the past. Older guys are like guys who she was talking to in the past, not age-wise. And she would say, "Hey, stranger," just so the guy hits her back up. If she texts her, and like let's say she ghosted on him 2 months ago, and then he tried to talk to her, but she wouldn't give him the time of her day, and then she got dumped by the dudes that she was messing around with. Because we already know that high value alpha males don't cuff because we have so many other options. So, and then she gets dumped by him, then she'll hit up that guy from 2 months ago. "Hey, stranger," just so he texts her back and she sees that, oh, I still have him in the back burner. I'm still worth something. I still have value. Just so she can get that quick boost of self-esteem. That's your Western women. That's your woman over the age of 21. Sorry, that's your woman at any age after she loses her virginity. The older she gets, the worse it gets. That's why any girl over the age of 21 is damaged. Now, is there a girl out there who's not like that? Like, remember when I was telling you the stats, 7 out of 10 girls are like this, or 9 out of 10 girls are drinking like this in college? So what about that 3 girls, or what about that 1 girl out of the 10, or the 3 girls out of the 10? Sure, they're out there, yeah. I know a girl who is very virtuous, in my opinion, in one of my classes. But again, you never trust a woman's words. So, but from her actions, what I've seen so far, she seems pretty virtuous to me. But I don't know her that well to make any full judgment on her. Sure, there is out there. But does that mean that you're going to go out and try every single girl out? The opportunity cost that you're paying, the time that you're wasting doing that, that's the opportunity cost. You think that's worth it? Or do you think you should better your life and let them come to you? And then you have a much more efficient way to filter these girls out when they come to you. Because you know all the girls that are coming to you are automatically interested. It's not like you have to go up to them and figure out first if they are interested or not, which is saving a lot of time. And then from that point on, you can break down these girls and see what they're really about. But fellas, this is why you see so many guys are opting out of college scene, man. Like, they know that college is nothing. Only reason I'm in college is because I'm in a STEM major, and I know that I cannot get this kind of training. Not really training, it's just theory learning that what you're doing right now in college if you're a STEM major. I'm not gonna get it anywhere else. I have to go to college for this, just to get that piece of paper, to get a good job. And my good job is actually a good job. It will be a good job. Versus these other people who are walking around with useless degrees. Oh, $30,000 a year. Yay. I have $70,000 of student loan debt though. Get out of here. Just stop. Fellas, I hope this video made sense, It's sad to see how we have turned out. It's sad to see that we're still not realizing that feminism did not work. It's not working. That feminism is a giant SHIT test, and we're failing at it as a collective, as a whole. It was a giant SHIT test for men, and we're failing at it. Because there's vast majority of men are still not awake. They're still blue-pilled beta males. Us red pill aware men, we're very small in numbers. This is why I always say share this video to your friends. This is the best way you can support my work. This is life-changing information. Red pill will save your lives. Every single guy that have taken their life out of this world, who have committed suicide because they were depressed with life, they didn't know which direction they were going, life crushed down on them, they didn't know what to do, were a beta male, blue pill simp. They were living in the complete blue pill world. I have yet to hear a red pill man do that. Because a red pill man has all the answers, if not most of them. And he knows what he needs to do. Which is half the battle, is just knowing where you should go in life. That's why young men are so lost. They don't have a direction in life. And nobody's in their life to guide them in any path. So they go with what they see on social media. They go with they think this is normal to girls to act this stuck up, act snobby, act like she deserves everything just because she has a ran through vagina, just because she is a woman she deserves respect, just because she's a woman even though she's overweight and ugly and short and colored hair, short hair, that's what I meant, short hair, not short as in height, that she deserves a good man and bad attitude on top of that. No. So we have to wake more and more men up. Fellas, give this video a thumbs up. I feel like I hate when this happens. Like I feel like I wanted to talk about other points, but I feel like I'm leaving something out. If you guys have anything in your mind or any questions, shoot me an email. Or leave it down in the comment box below, or DM me on Instagram at zeekpeak. But until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.